So, American treasure Kate Upton is weighing in on the NFL players protesting for Black Lives Matter by kneeling or sitting during the national anthem. I have a quote from her Instagram page. This is what Kate Upton has said about it. In my opinion, the national anthem is a symbolic song about our country. It represents the honoring of the many brave men and women who have sacrificed their lives each and every single day to protect our freedom. Sitting and kneeling during the national anthem is a disgrace to those who have currently served in our country. Sitting down during the national anthem on September 11th is even more horrific. So I wouldn't want to do anything to hurt my chances of scoring with Kate Upton, but I got to disagree with her on most of what she said. She's talking about how kneeling during the national anthem, and you see the picture that she posted on her Instagram page. I think it's the Seahawks it's pictured during the anthem. Some of them are standing with a hand on their heart, and a few others are kneeling. I don't think kneeling during it would be disrespectful. Far from it. It's, kneeling like before, the altar at church to God. You have that, and then you think old war times where they had, kings versus one another. One was going to surrender. He kneeled before the victor. So I think kneeling could be seen as a sign of respect, as opposed to sitting down, during the anthem, which kind of looks kind of douchey. Now, speaking of that, Colin Kaepernick, who started this, that's how he started. He wouldn't stand up during the national anthem. He remained seated. And I think he was thinking down the lines of, the Civil War protests. Well, the civil rights protesters, like Rosa Parks sitting on the bus, people sitting at the lunch counters where it was whites only. And I don't think he realized it doesn't work with the protest that he was trying to make, because, with Rosa Parks and those guys, they were sitting down because someone told them they couldn't sit there. Him, sitting down and during the national anthem and everyone else is standing up, it just kind of makes him look like he doesn't care about the national anthem. And of course, he was saying, why shouldn't I care? Because of all the crap that's going on in America. But like I said, I think he should be kneeling like some of the other ones are doing. It's enough that it gives an image where other people are standing up and you're doing something different, but doesn't make you look like a total D-bag. As far as what Kate Upton was saying about soldiers and how national anthem represents them, that's one I really have an issue with, because ever since this thing started, people are like, he's just restricting the veterans, their service, and I'm like, it's the national anthem. It doesn't have anything to do with us. As a veteran, I kind of get annoyed when people try to drag us into debates and pissing contests we have with something that we have nothing to do with. They just say, you're disrespecting the veterans. Like, if someone doesn't do the Pledge of Allegiance, which is not about us. There's nothing in the Pledge of Allegiance about us. But apparently if someone doesn't stand up during the Pledge of Allegiance, disrespects the soldiers. How? It has nothing to do with us. It's about the flag and the country, and basically it's a loyalty oath is how I kind of see it, or a fidelity oath, but it has nothing to do with us directly, or really indirectly. And the same could probably be said about the anthem. There are some connections. Of course, it was a poem that Francis Scott Keyes wrote when he was seeing the bombardment of Fort McHenry in the War of 1812. And of course, veterans liked the song when it was, turned into a poem for the song, and they played it at, military engagements and whatnot. And then I think it was the VFW said, hey, this should be the national anthem. But once again, I don't think the song is about us. It's about the country and how it prevails. Isn't that great? It's not about us, is what I'm saying. And of course, people want to drag us into these debates. I see it all the time. And I'm looking at my friends' posts on Facebook, my Army buddies, and so many of them just fell into it hook, line, and sinker. I mean, if they don't like the guy because he doesn't want to stand up during the national anthem, yeah, that's one thing. But because they think it's a sign of disrespect towards them, it's like, once again, what the hell does the anthem have to do with us? Are we even mentioned in there? I don't think there's any lines about, and those who fought and died for us. It's not about us. So no, I don't agree with Kate Upton on pretty much anything she said on this. I guess I'm a veteran for Kaepernick right now, but buddy, just take a knee. It looks better. Like I said, you sit down, it just makes you look like a spoiled little kid. The kneeling, once again, the image, it shows that there's a divide in the NFL between those who want to speak out or speak for Black Lives Matter, and others who don't want to get involved. And of course, that's kind of like how the country is. And that's enough on that.